What's up guys, AFL Ball 11 here, back in another video, and today I have my round 8 predictions on this paper. Yeah, let's go. First game, big one, Carlton versus Brisbane. Carlton won by 108 points on the weekend. I was very happy. Gurno scored 9 goals. So yeah, and then Brisbane, they smashed Freo as well, at the Gabba. So both teams in pretty good form coming off last round. But I'm going to say Carlton by 14 points, and I'm only saying it because it's at Marvel Stadium. That's the only reason, that's all. Otherwise I'd say Brisbane, anywhere else. So yeah. And my big call is that Harry McKay kicked 4 more goals. Canberra Raiders go against the West Coast, scored 9 goals, and McKay plays better at Marvel Stadium, so I think he can score 4 goals or more. Could score more. So yeah, let's go to the first game on the Saturday. Richmond versus West Coast. Should be 16th versus 18th. So yeah, but it should be an easy game for Richmond, and I have them by 42 points. Yeah. My big call is that Eagles, West Coast, they will win 1 quarter. They'll win a quarter. They might win more, but they'll win a quarter at least. Yeah. But even though Richmond, I have them winning by 42. Yeah. Second game on that Saturday, Geelong versus Adelaide. In terms of the ladder, it's a big game, but it's in Geelong, so I'm going to say Geelong by 23 points because it's in Geelong. Even if it was just in Melbourne, Geelong still probably win. But maybe in Adelaide, different story. Who would know? Yeah, my big call is that Geelong lead the whole game. So from the moment the first point is scored, Geelong lead. Yeah. So now, next game, the mid game on twilight game on the Saturday, Gold Coast versus Melbourne. These teams actually sometimes have good matches, so that's why I've put it as a close margin here. But I have Melbourne to win by 2 points. Yeah. Yeah, these teams usually have good games. I don't know why. Suns beat them a few years back or something, or Melbourne did, I don't know. But yeah, they usually have good games. And my big call is that Suns lead a majority of time of the match. They lead most of the game. Yeah, which could happen. You don't know. Yeah, onto the Saturday, one of the Saturday night games. GEWS versus Bulldogs. New rivalry of the game been in the last few years as a enemy or a rivalry, whatever you want to call it. It's GWS home game. So I've gone GWS by 11 points. Bulldogs, we've all seen they've been pretty inconsistent at times. Yeah, they won last week. But yeah, I have GWS to win, to beat them. And that is an upset according to most people. Most people have tipped Bulldogs. Yeah, my big call that Toby Greene scored the winner, and Sydney he's gonna score 4 more goals. That's my big call. Yeah. Now the last game, actually no, is it the last game? Or was it I don't know. But no, the last game on the Saturday, Freo versus Hawthorn. Should be an easy win for Freo, even though Freo and Hawks aren't doing that well this season. Yeah, but I have Freo to win. Yeah, and my big call is that Caleb Serong gets 35 disposals. He's been very good this season, and I think he'll continue in that form and get 35 disposals, which is very good. Yeah, first game on the Sunday, Port Adelaide versus Essendon in Adelaide. So yeah, I've gone Port Adelaide by 17 points because it's in Adelaide. Yeah, and my big call is that Port Adelaide are up by 40 or more at 3/4 time. I think Essendon will try and get back a margin in the last quarter, like against Geelong. They're coming back a bit, got the margin a bit down. Second last game of the week, Collingwood vs Sydney. This meant to be a big game. Sydney's not in very good form. They're outside the 8, sitting at 3 and 4, and Collingwood are on top of the ladder, sitting 6 and 1. So yeah, called Collingwood by 36 points, like most people should. I've gone Josh Daicos, 35 12s and 2 goals as my big call. Nick Daicos has kind of stolen the spotlight from Josh this season, but I think Josh will have a pretty good game, massive game, and get 3 votes. Last game of the round, North Melbourne versus St Kilda. This is like the biggest percentage of people tipping St Kilda. 98% of people tip St Kilda, and I've gone with St Kilda as well. I've gone St Kilda by 12 points, and my big call is that St Kilda only win 1 quarter of footy. Should be a pretty good game, actually. I don't think it'll be a smashing. I think St Kilda will just win by a couple of goals, a goal or a couple of goals. So that's the end of the predictions. I've got Carlton over Brisbane, Tigers over Eagles, Geelong over Crows, Gold Coast over Melbourne, GWS over the Bulldogs, Freo over Hawks, Power over the Essendon Bombers, Collingwood over Sydney, and St Kilda over North Melbourne. Let me know in the comments what you think of my predictions. Let me know who you tipped. Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. Doing pretty well right now on the channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.